India and Korea are two countries which are quite distinct but yet similar, as we have talked already, and we are countries who had never had like any feud or any bad history before. So yeah, and the relationship between Korea and India is flourishing like anything, and we're just going closer and closer together. We spread the K-love. We are really appreciating Korea and Korean culture. So yeah, if you are interested, then get on this ride with me, subscribe to the channel and like this video. From the title, I guess you have noted, this is going to be a continuation of the previous video that I have done. If you haven't watched it, I will link it down below. So we're going to talk about another set of differences between India and Korea. So let's get on. Put on a disclaimer that this is in no way trying to mock any of both of the countries, and this is just a fun video to learn more about the differences and similarities between the culture, because these are both cultures that I love. One is my own culture and one is a culture that I really adore. So in no way I'm trying to mock anyone. These are just real stated facts and nobody needs to get offended. Now, most of the Korean people that I have met were not really my friends, but people I've met through other people, like mutuals. Always used to ask them, being curious, like what they think about India, and most of the time we got this answer. 인도 왔을 때 첫 번째 무슨 생각했어요? 사람들이가 너무 많아. 인도에서 사람들이 진짜 많아요. Yes, to Korean people, to India is really populated, because Korea is a small country compared to India. It is really small. The population of Korea is not that much, and India is the second most populated country in the world. So you can know that when Koreans say 사람들이 너무 많아, that's right. A beverage that, what is the similarity here is it is an influence of a country on us. It's not the original culture. 머리가 진짜 아파 오늘은. 머리 아파요? 왜? 일어났을 때 우리가 안 마셔요. 인도 사람들이가 차를 좋아해요. 차가 안 먹으면 머리가 아파. 어떤 사람들은 차를 안 먹으면 머리가 아프다. Just like how India is influenced by British culture and we adopted the culture of British English breakfast tea, and now it has become a part of Indian culture, like chai. Without chai, there is no mornings to most of the Indians. Just like that, Koreans have adopted to coffee, which is the American culture due to their American influence. The coffee consumption in Korea is crazy. People drink coffee all the time. Like, it also helps them to work, just like how it is in India. Coffee for them, and for India it's tea. 이거 뭐예요? 이거는 인도 간식이야. 굴랍 자문. 인도 간식? 어때요? 이거 너무 달라요. 달라요? You'll hear it every other time. Koreans are not used to so much sweetness. India is the land of food, and there is so much sweets from all over the regions of India, and they are just too sweet, and we are kind of adopted to having sugar in our diet. Though as the times have changed, we have become more conscious and the sugar consumption has reduced, but when it comes to sweet, we like it the traditional way. Like, we'll have one piece of gulab jamun, but it has to be the way it is, totally sweet. And Koreans, on the other hand, they do not have that much sweetness to any of their desserts as well. That's why they find anything here too sweet. So even when they drink coffee at our places, which is like okay for us, it's for them, it's just too sweet. So it's just their culture and it's just our culture. Nobody needs to, like, nobody is right or nobody's wrong. It's just a matter of the palate. It can be vice versa for some people as well. There may be people in Korea who are sweet lovers. You can find out a lot of Korean celebrities if you watch K-variety shows that have, some of them have really loved Indian sweets and some of them have like find it too different for that palate or too sweet. So you can see it can vary. 라면 먹고 싶어. 라면 먹고 싶어? 가자. 여기는 진라면이 있다고. 네, 맞아. 진라면이야. 이게 뭐예요? 이거? 초록색 다트. 초록색 다트가 인도에 많은 사람들이 제식 먹었었어. 먹을 때 괜찮아. Now veg, non-veg. Veg, non-veg. There's no such thing as veg and non-veg in Korean because most of the Koreans, like almost 90% of the Koreans are non-vegetarians, like given non-vegetarians. That has nothing to do with their religion or culture, and those who are vegetarian are by choice, like vegans or vegetarians, just by their own preference. There has nothing to do with any compulsion of religion or culture. So Koreans basically do not have this compulsion of green dots or brown dots, and food there can be a little bit confusing. Like if that is not mentioned on the pack or there is not a picture of something, you need to ask the person. Like this one time I mentioned the Samyang noodles, there's this video I have created about Korean foods, and I think so I have mistakenly told it that it's an halal product, so it might be vegetarian, and I'm stupid because that's a non-vegetarian product. It contains beef. It's halal, but it contains beef. So you see that kind of confusion. Even I feel really sorry about that video, and I'm trying to spread a little bit knowledge more. Like, do research about Korean products, what they contain, because they do not have green or red or brown dots as like India. They do not have green or brown dots as in India like we have them. So yeah, that's a different point. In India, most of the foods that you find out will be having, if they are produced in a company, they'll be having this green and red dot mentioning whether it's vegetarian or non-vegetarian. So yeah, this was today's video, and this is the continuation of the series of the differences between India and Korea, and I'll come up with more such differences. So if you're interested in my channel, and if you like this kind of content, and if you are like wanting to support me, then please do subscribe to my channel and like this video and share it with your friends. And we will be talking more about Korea. We'll be loving it more and getting to know more and more about both these countries, the love we share, and let's just keep on spreading the K-love. Bye! I will see you next time.